how's it going? Got another caster pub, and these 5 people on my screen right now, I know them all, so we won't feel bad about being mean to them at all. With me today is Xebenkeck.
Hello.
And we see straight away, if we have a look on the dire side, they've gone for a global strat. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I know this is a very entertaining game, so we'll have lots of fun. So on the dire side, on Zeus is Mate, I'll shank you.
30 seconds.
On Nature's Prophet we've got Cold Turkey. Brr. Sakamoto on the Spectre. AA, Ainsley Harriet on the AA, the Ancient Apparition, and Gangle on the Bloodseeker.
And on the Radiant side, we have Excellent on the Witch Doctor. We have, however you pronounce that, on the Kunkka.
Battle begins.
We have Shak on the Pudge. We have Fitik Lucker Heart MRY on the Shaker, and MRY on the Faceless Void.
And Faceless Void picks up a nice haste here, which should help him in the typical lane for the Faceless Void, the off lane.
And the fissure blocking missed completely.
Well,
So the Shaker just wasted a lot of mana.
I missed that, so it's okay. So on the mid lane we have AA up against the Pudge. That is interesting matchup, because Zeus is typical mid, but hey, why not? So if the AA does get hooked, he is pretty screwed, but he should be alright. And on the top lane, we've got a Spectre, farming Spectre, with Zeus as a lovely support up against the Earthshaker and Faceless. And over on the bottom lane we have an off-lane Bloodseeker up against Witch Doctor and Kunkka, and Nature's Prophet in the jungle for the Dire.
Yeah, already the off-lane Bloodseeker is taking a lot of harassment just from the Tidebringer, and I guess just the Witch Doctor right clicks.
Right, and we have a pause. It's the Ancient Apparition, played by Ainsley Harriet, has gone elsewhere. So we can have a quick talk about the matchup. Typical, just standard dual lanes, nothing too fancy. Well, apart from the bottom lane, which will just have the off lane Bloodseeker. So there are. This does mean that Ancient Apparition is being played as a core at the moment, and Nature's Prophet in the jungle. So that'll he'll probably be there for about half an hour and then come out with his 6 items. All hunky dory. And you know, the typical pausing, unpausing going on. So I guess how this will work, with the whole global strat in mind, is the Bloodseeker will have some good vision of those who are low, so they can then chuck out the Zeus ult and the AA ult as well, and the Nature's Prophet, and if they can't finish them off, the Spectre can come in, or some various combination of that.
Yeah, I mean, whatever they do, as long as they can get them below the, is it 50%?
I think it's thirst. Where is it?
Visible health is 50%, true size 25.
Alright, yes.
So yeah, I mean, Zeus ult plus the Furon ult should be able to get them low enough on someone like the Void or the Witch Doctor, so they can just spot them out.
Yeah, they got. I think the Radiant have a good combination with the Void and the Witch Doctor, and also you can land a pretty decent boat with the Kunkka stun. With the.
I guess if you go in Echo Slam, stun them all, Chrono, with a boat and a Death Ward on top of that, it's gonna be pretty darn deadly.
And we still have not remained paused for the poor AA. So this Pudge will have a nice free farm. I don't think he was being particularly harassed anyway. And we have another pause. Yay! Lots of pauses. This hopefully, if you're watching this on YouTube, just fast forward if you get bored of us chatting.
We're not that boring, are we?
I hope not. So Faceless is pretty crummy early off. so I don't think the Spectre or Zeus have too much to worry about. But then the Spectre's not particularly offensive early on either. So, no, I don't think we'll see too much action top, to be honest. It was just when the rotations start, maybe with the Nature's Prophet TPing in or something.
Yeah, the Spectre does have the kind of defensive dispersion, and she will also get the Desolate damage when alone.
Yeah.
So she's not too bad. I feel like Zeus as a support is kind of probably better off with much more spammable spells and a much better mana pool against the Earthshaker.
Yeah. And mid, oh man, the number one cold feet.
That's so much.
It's the same distance, actually. But, oh fuck, I would have thought the Pudge would have got stunned up there. I guess if we got a bit of a sore throat. If we look at bottom, the Bloodseeker is probably one of the better heroes that would go up against the Kunkka, because when he gets he's gone on now. Let's have a talk about this. The Maledict going out, he's taking quite a lot of damage from that.
Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have the first speed, but the Maledict doing real work here.
Oh, I think he'll just make it.
I
I was wrong. I was very wrong. I didn't realise, but the Pudge got really low. Don't know what happened there, but we managed to get first blood. Woo!
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yeah, I
siege.
think the Pudge being low was just a combination of probably cold feet and tower, I guess.
Yeah, and Chilling Touch is, well, he doesn't have Chilling Touch. He's level 3, but has he gone 1 point into stats?
I assume so.
So yeah, I was going to say that the Bloodseeker has fairly good sustain in lane due to his Bloodbath ability, so the Kunkka hits aren't going to be particularly damaging.
Yeah, but at the same time you do have to be careful of the Tidebringer mixed with the Paralyzing
Radiant's
Cask.
middle tower is being attacked.
It's a pretty dangerous, pretty dangerous dual lane. Casks can kind of set up Torrent and make it a bit easier to get.
Yeah.
So yeah, not much happening top. If we look at the Spectre going up against, Face has only got 5 last hits up against Spectre's 17.
Yeah, looking at the kind of last hits, the Pudge and the Kunkka up there with 18, Spectre with 17. So the other two safe lane farmers pretty much being equal at the moment. But obviously the AA at 10 is kind of due to the DC, so
Yeah.
really missing out.
But he's level 4 up against Pudge, who is, he's a level ahead of him, which is to be expected. But hasn't died, hasn't been hooked. It's a win so far.
Oh, Faceless Void's going to die here.
Yeah, what happened?
The Earthshaker stunned with the Fisher, and then he backed off, whereas the Faceless Void decided to go in.
Ah. And as we all know, Faceless can't do shit at the beginning.
Yeah, considering he already used his Time Walk to close the gap, so he couldn't escape. So yeah, absolutely wank.
Technical term. Pudge looking to gank top.
Yeah, I mean he's hit 6, so why not?
Yeah, it's definitely the right thing to do. But he's now missing. They should be aware of this.
Yeah.
But if he gets Zeus, I think Zeus is dead easy.
Yeah, even the Nature's Prophet was only on 250 health, so one hook should have been able to.
So
I mean, one hook and a right click.
Let's keep an eye here. The Pudge is, the AA is sending out some illusions, and they've probably just spotted out the Pudge here. Oh, and the Pudge uses his ult on a lowly illusion. Nicely done.
Unfortunately, though, Dismember is a 30-second cooldown, so
It's not too bad. Not awful, not awful.
No.
And they're gonna have to sit back because they know the Pudge here. Oh, that was very close. Nicely done by them. Well,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
that would have been very good
I
if it was a
know,
level
I
4
don't
hook.
care either.
yeah,
But-
we missed a kill on the Bloodseeker down bot.
Oh man.
So I'm going to assume that it was just a
It's a
card,
message,
Maledict, and torrent.
Similar situation. So A is now level 6. So I think that's our first global ult is online.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
But he was allowed to get free farm while the Pudge was absent.
Yeah.
He's picked up Arcanes. Not too bad, not too bad. And that's a Midas on the Spectre at 7 minutes. Well, once it's come to him on the courier, which is not bad timing at all.
Looks like the Nature's Prophet is also going to go for a Midas with the Gloves of Haste and 1500 gold in the bank.
Very nearly there. Oh, but Zeus is doing a lot of trouble here. This Spectre daggering out, but the Pudge using his ult and the Enchanted Totem getting the last hit. Oh, that was a lovely hook, and this is Spectre dead as well. So 2 kills on the top lane for the Radiant. And a ult flying in. I think that's a dead Pudge.
Yep.
But he denied himself.
Nicely done
Very
there.
clever there. Tread's finished up on the Faceless. And there's a Soul Ring for the Earthshaker. Not bad. Not bad idea, I guess, actually. So he's not been taking much harassment, so he can just means he can spam out Fisher a bit more.
Odd use of spamming out there, but
is a bigger threat in lane then?
I feel like he does have to be careful though, because if he's using the Soul Ring, that means he's going to have less health, and if he gets hit with the Ice Blast, then he could be a goner.
Yeah.
Mixed with the Zeus ult as well.
Yeah. If you have a look at the last hits, the and the Witch Doctor is diving this hard, but he's going to get a kill on the Zeus. That was pretty well done, but for his life, I would imagine.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
The Spectre backing up here is going to go. Oh no, nicely. Shaker done there, and this Nature's Prophet is in big trouble here. There's a time lock, and I think he might just make it out. Oh no, the Soul Ring being used by the Earthshaker. His Fisher's up in a second, and that's it. He misses it. He completely misses it.
But you do have the time walk in a sec, so yeah, you might be able to dive on that.
I don't think he will. He's got to get back. I hit dismember, and that's the AA. No, no, he's going to get away. This is crazy. Bottling up. Pudge not quite staying around long enough for the rot to kill off the Ancient Apparition.
And unfortunately no mana for a hook.
The Zeus is trying to magic up against this Pudge. And oh wow, he manages to finish him off just about. Well, 4 of the Radiant Dire are on low health, so they're all going to go back. And the Bloodseeker did die on the bottom.
Shame.
And this Nature's Prophet, one lucky bugger. But well played. Well, the Fisher, that Fisher.
Yeah, that's questionable.
You could even click on the hero as well.
Fine. Trust me, I'm a supercomputer and I barely understand
This Kunkka is
right
doing
now.
very well for himself, although he did just die. I don't know how. Not just die, he died a bit ago.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to go for a Crystallis.
Looks like they're going to go on the Spectre top lane. Pudge going to throw out the hook. Oh, he lands it. Nicely done. And goodbye, Spectre.
Yeah.
So Pudge doesn't have any in Flesh Heap at the moment.
That's because it
Dire's
still
top tower is being
stacks up.
attacked.
Well, when you get a level in it.
But if you kill enemies, then it doesn't matter if you have it or not.
Oh, right, okay, that's
You'll
right.
get the stacks when you then level in.
Oh, that was a bit of an... You know, the hook was right on the edge there, but I guess there was only one place the Zeus would be. In that little gap between the trees.
It's not doing too badly.
Kunkka might be in a bit of trouble here. He's throwing out the boat, and it looks like it doesn't quite land on the Ancient Apparition. But the Torrent does. But I think the Kunkka's going to go down here. And he shatters to the AA art. The Pudge TP'd in, using his ulti on the Bloodseeker, but I think the Bloodseeker will be alright. Especially now the AA is going to back him up.
He was just outside of the rot damage as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
And he just heals up the bloodbath.
Top tower for the Dire going down.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle tower is
Nature's
under
Prophet
attack.
hasn't come online yet
This
with
should be
the
interesting.
constant trees kind of defending.
I think Spectre and Nature's Prophet are just going to go for this late game.
And yeah, I mean, with their start so far, it's going to be harder for them to kind of get to late game. However, with the global strategy,
Dire's
all they
bottom
need to do
tower
is just
has
kind
been
of
denied.
surprise them with one combo. They're going to be ahead.
So possible skirmishes going to take place here, but the Void is now, he's level 7, Earthshaker level 7, Witch Doctor level 8, they've all got their ultis. Not quite managing to block in the Zeus there. Getting some damage. Zeus currently has nothing. Some boots, 3 tangos, but he does have his ult.
Yeah, the Witch Doctor appears to be going for a fast Aghanims. He's already got the point booster in the Ogre Club.
Well, why not? Especially if you know you can get a Chronosphere. You want it to do as much damage as possible.
Finish Crystallis on the Kunkka. And what I'm going to assume is probably Vlad's coming up for the Void. But
Zeus and Spectre might be in a bit of trouble here. There's 4 Radiant heroes here, and the hook. The Zeus just standing still. Goodbye. Spectre haunting in. Where's he going? Oh dear. Poor faceless Void. And it's going to be a 3-man ancient apparition. No, I don't think it's going to do much. But then the Nature's Prophet ulti coming in. They just need one more sort of source of nuke damage. But the Zeus is dead.
yeah,
He's going to come alive. He's going to use it.
Dead.
The Bloodseeker can see them all. I don't think it's going to be enough to take down this Witch Doctor. No.
It would have done if he had the Shatter. I
Yeah.
reckon.
It nearly worked pretty well.
Top tower is under siege.
But this Kunkka has got just under twice as many last hit as Spectre, who is the highest farmer for the Dire. But Nature's Prophet is higher than the Faceless Void at the moment.
Yeah, the Void had a very slow start. Just a couple of ganks and he was able to kind of get back up there.
Pudge just died. Imagine to the AAL. Fisher being thrown out mid. Not really going to do much though. Let's keep him back for a little bit.
Yeah, it just helps slow down their push.
There's a Kunkka with an invis room here. This could be interesting. He's got his Crystallis, like you said. It looks like he's going for... He's got a Ring of Health, so... Battle Fury. With this invisibility room, he can land a pretty good torrent. It's not really any easier, to be fair, if you're invis.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Interesting
siege.
use of Time Walk there.
Well, you know how hard it is to get up steps sometimes. This Bloodseeker has not had the best starts to the game. He's nearly finished up his treads. No, he has finished his
Dire's
treads.
middle tower
Just
is
hasn't got
under
the stuff yet.
siege.
You have to be careful here. This Pudge standing in a very obvious position and is going to hook this Ancient Apparition, but the AL flying out is going to hit on the Faceless Void. And the Zeus ulti being thrown out, and that is Zeus dead, but this Pudge is very low as well. Bloodseeker getting destroyed, and the Faceless Void ult going in. He can't hit very much at all at the moment. Nature's Prophet and the Spectre. The Spectre's going to run out, and the Earthshaker using his ult there. And Nature's Prophet goes down to the Witch Doctor. So 3 for 1 at the moment.
Yeah, it was a bit foolish to kind of fight up on this kind of hill when they just didn't really have any vision of what's up there.
No. The Radiant definitely have quite good team fight.
Yeah, they have to be very careful.
And the AL flying in. It's going to hit on the Witch Doctor and the Earthshaker. The Witch Doctor is very low, but are there any more global ults? There is the Spec... No, there's nothing. For Willy Shatter? I don't think so. No, it's only level 1. And it looks like this AA is going for Aghanim Scepter as well. He's picked up the point booster. So I feel like this Pudge has been getting lots of kills, but he doesn't really have very many items. All he's got is
Radiant's top
Bottle,
tower is
Arcane
under
Boots, and
attack.
a Magic Wand.
So that's something that's happening.
Oh, he got a lovely hook onto this Bloodseeker who is going to go down to Dismember and Rot. Not a great game for
Radiant's
Bloodseeker at the
top
moment.
tower is being attacked.
And in that engagement somewhere, it looked like the courier went down for the Dire.
Huh.
Wonder if there's
Didn't
anything
even
on it.
notice.
No, me neither. But I feel like... I don't know. Late game, what do you think?
Dire's middle tower is
I
under
know
attack.
kind of from experience that a farmed Faceless Void is extremely difficult to take down
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
due to the backtrack and time lock. And also a Kunkka can hit very hard, as well as the Tidebringer. Just
Spectre's being got on. I think he's probably going down. But the AL flying in. And not the first damage not hitting anyone, but the track damage is. They're all quite low. And that is the Witch Doctor going down to the Bloodseeker. The boat is flying in. It's going to land on no one, but obviously you get the buff. Don't forget about the buff. Dismember going out onto the Bloodseeker, and he's going down to a hook.
yeah,
So
the Pudge will probably be able to get a hook onto the Zeus. Oh no, he gave up.
Faces Void using his Chronosphere onto the AA, but once again he has his first item he went for is a Vladimir's. I mean, yeah, the armor's nice, but that's a very strange item to go for. More Mask of Madness is more common pickup, and it's really hurting at the moment because he's not getting very much damage. Will the Spectre haunt in here? I think so, and that is the dead Faceless. He's cracking to the AA ult, and nice trees by the Nature's Prophet, and that's a dead Pudge. But he did commit suicide.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
siege.
unfortunate that. Yeah, going back to who's got late game, I feel a Kunkka and a Void can match up against a Spectre Prophet.
And a Bloodseeker.
I think the Pudge can also kind of help tank up against them.
Yes, true.
However, the Dire do have, if they can get off their combo fully, they can severely weaken the Radiant so that their team fight isn't as strong.
The Kunkka went for a Vanguard, making him nice and tanky. Probably the right choice, especially with this with this lineup, the global strat. And they're going to go on this Nature's Prophet, who fortunately got away from his trees, so he didn't get the cask bouncing. But he's still going to die. AR flying in, it's only going to hit the Kunkka who's on full health.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much when they're at full health. Just more of a kind of a harass over time.
So nearly 20 minutes in, and there have been 30 kills. I'm glad we chose this one. This is entertaining. But yeah, very strange for the Void. Go for a Vlad's first.
Yeah, I mean, usually kind of rush a Mask of Madness or a Battle Fury.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for that Battle Fury now, having picked up a broadsword.
Yeah, but it's going to be probably going to be quite late because his rate of farm is pretty slow at the moment.
So Nature's Prophet picking up his first damage item with the Shadow Blade. I'm not sure he's going to pick. I guess he can go around and pick off some weak supports. The Witch Doctor, Earthshaker. Looks like there's going to be a fight mid soon though. Spectre coming in, being very aggressive. Torrent not hitting anyone.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Once again, a Fisher missing again. Did it get the creeps? That is fairly useful.
Yeah, but
Dire's top
Fisher
tower
is
under attack.
it's quite
I
easy
only
to
mentioned it
land.
as a conversation
Yes.
starter.
There is a
How
blink.
do
There
it
is a blink on the
otherwise?
Earthshaker now, which is very helpful.
Yeah, a Blink Echo is going to be very potent.
The Witch Doctor has a 20-minute Agonims, and there it is. There's a massive Earthshaker catching 3 there. So that's the Bloodseeker down, but the global strat doing some stuff, but the Void ult only catching his own Kunkka. It's not really very useful, and the hook bringing back the Faceless Void.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Wrath of Nature might pick off the Earthshaker at the back.
This Nature's Prophet does not have very much right click, and he's getting destroyed. What an ult by the Witch Doctor. Double kill going his way. With the bounces because of Agonims. Just really hurts.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can the Death Ward bounce back to the same target?
I don't think so.
Dire's middle tower is being
I
attacked.
was going to say, if it was just between the two. It'll just kind of be constant bouncing.
Um,
Extremely kind of
Oh, and the
deadly.
Spectre has haunted to the Faceless Void. I think he's probably going to get the kill here. One more hit, and he goes down, which is helpful. But he's in a bit of trouble now. He's got to run away.
The Void definitely needed to use the time warp to get away.
Oh, I think the Spectre will be fine here, unless he gets hooked. Dismember is up, but he's pretty speedy.
Yeah, just needs to use the Spectral Dagger and then just kind of go across a cliff and hit the...
This is fine. Oh no, his Midas is on cooldown. Quickly! Oh, this Bloodseeker's been caught out. He's dead. I am very... Oh! That must have been right on the edge. If I was a Bloodseeker, I'd be a bit annoyed.
Right, so it looks like Kunkka's going to have a Daedalus finished off at 22 minutes in.
That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. He does have 109 last hits. So let's have some kills and deaths.
Radiant's
Witch
bottom
Doctor
tower
topping
is
the kills
being
death with
attacked.
8 kills.
Wow. I guess having that Aghanim
Radiant's
it's
top tower is
going
under
to be
siege.
worth it.
I mean, what do you do if... I think you just need to sit back if you're the Radiant Dire, even.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
A top
siege.
ambush, bottom are being pushed in nicely.
Okay.
It's the first
Radiant's
tower
bottom tower
going
has
the
been
way of the
destroyed.
Dire. Whereas all 3 tier 1s are down for the Dire.
Yeah, they probably needed to utilise Nature's Prophet mobility a bit earlier to help pressurise these towers. But I guess he needs to get the levels in the farm in so he can kind of guarantee an escape.
Nature Prophet's still pushing in at the bottom, and then the Faceless Void is coming in. If he's going to use a Chrono, it's not going to... There we go.
Radiant's bottom tower
It's not. He's
is
not going to
under
kill the
siege.
Nature Prophet. No way. And he's
No.
invisible now as well. TPing out. He's got to be careful though. If he gets
Radiant's bottom tower is being
Spectre Horn
attacked.
going, there's a fight going on top. The Zeus ult going off, and the Pudge is down, but so is the Spectre. That's a very good Echo Slam. And the Witch Doctor throwing out his deadly ult. The Bloodseeker thought he could take him, but he can't. 3 kills going the way of Witch Doctor there. That ult is so powerful. He's placing these really well. So it's 1
Yeah.
left for either side.
The
The Faceless-
Bloodseeker got a bit unfortunate there because he got healed from everyone dying, and then kind of hesitated on to whether he should go for the Witch Doctor, which meant he took a lot of damage from the Death Ward.
That global strat doing its damage.
Yeah, it worked out pretty well. Witch Doctor was very, very low.
So we'll look at some net worth. Yeah, Kunkka copying the top in the
Radiant's
charts.
middle tower is under
Yeah,
siege.
10k. Oh, that hook.
Radiant has
Right on the
fortified
edge again. The
structures.
Nature's Prophet's gone in Fizz. Will this be enough? He's going to chase after with the Rot, and there we go.
Radiant's
Just about
middle
kills him.
tower is under attack.
A ult flying in onto the Pudge. And the Bloodseeker ult finishing him off.
Radiant's middle tower
Cracking
is
under
being
the
attacked.
freezing ice blast.
Not a control.
Not the gumdrop buttons. Spectre got the Blade of Alacrity. Alacrity. That will most
It's going
definitely.
into that diffusal grenade,
Yeah, that'll be useful.
and it looks like the Bloodseeker's going for a basher.
Why not? Doesn't really have the attack speed at the moment though.
It's still useful.
I guess he's got treads, so it's not too bad. So grouping up mid, looking for a fight. Kunkka now has that full Daedalus, and with the Ring of Health, do you reckon that'll be a Battle Fury? But I don't know why.
I don't think he should go for a Battle Fury because he already
Dyer's
had the
middle tower
Tidebringer.
is under siege.
Clears the
Radiant's
waves
top
very
tower
quickly.
is under siege.
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, you could go into a pipe with it, or a Lincoln's.
and the Spectre really low, but I think it's going to get just about get out, and the Pudge is in a dangerous spot. Let's get rid of this shop. I can't get rid of the shop. There we go, and that's a Chrono, which is doing absolutely... Did it do anything?
The Chrono did nothing, but the Witch Doctor role proved to be, again, just wrecking everyone.
Yeah, but it's a 3-for-2 trade. With the Faceless and Kunka going down.
Yeah, it's definitely in favour of the Dire side at this stage.
Middle tower is under attack.
So if we have a quick look over at the XP graph, it's what's that? That's about 4,000, 3,500 in the favour of the Radiant, so nothing crazy, and 6,000 gold in the way of the Radiant as well. So, you know, not massive, fairly even. Apart from Towers, definitely in the favour of the Radiant at the moment. Considering the Dire's only got 2. 2 standing. No, what do they get? No, they're about to get tier 2 bottom, maybe, if those trees can do some more damage.
Yeah, the trees and the Necro minions can do quite a lot of damage to towers.
I wonder whether they'll manage it. Pudge is probably just going to try and deny it.
60 health, not quite. But it doesn't look like he's going to try and deny. At least not yet.
Nah, get rid of the creep wave first. Not in any rush.
Go for it. Deny it. Deny it. Go on.
Radiant's top tower is
He keeps walking up to it. It's like, I don't know how.
Meanwhile, it looks like top tower's probably going to go down.
Some TP supporting. I'm not going to let this go down without a fight, but it's pretty low. It's the Witch Doctor and the Kunka. The Kunka's level 17.
Yeah, he's got his perseverance. He probably will build it into a Battle Fury.
I don't see what else it'd be. Not at any point getting Lincolns. Well, this Faceless Void is going to go down. He's just running away. Backtracking, backtracking, backtrack!
Ridiculous.
He was going to go down, but... that was quite funny.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Whatever that means. This Pudge is very tanky at the moment.
Dire's
It's
top
magic
tower
damage.
is being attacked.
So I don't think the Ancient Apparition is going to take on going. Silencing up the Zeus, so he's got more right click.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
We know how much trouble Zeus has right clicking.
Is under siege.
And the Pudge did deny middle tower, but he didn't do bot tower. And so
Radiant's
Nature's
bottom
Prophet
tower is under siege.
clears it up.
Oh, that was a nice torrent coming from the spec coming out. Yeah, Shaker not wanting to use his Fissure. There we go, he blocks him in. But no one's going to get to him. The Zeus ult flying out. The Spectre Haunt is going to do a lot of damage. The Earthshaker goes down, but the Witch Doctor throwing out his ult. Kunka's very low and gets ulted by the Bloodseeker to take him down. Oh wait. Yes.
Dire's top tower
So
has been
these fights
destroyed.
going in the way of the Dire at the moment.
However, they did still lose the top tower.
They did get bottom tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Bottom tower is pretty much already gone.
Pudge managed to hook in the Nature's Prophet, but trying to find him. Can't find him.
He's been doing very, very well with these blind hooks.
Yeah. I've been
Or he's
impressed by
just
6.
predicting the pathing.
Necro 2 for the Nature's Prophet. And the Faceless Void really has nothing. Probably not his best hero.
Yeah, probably not his best hero or the best item choice. I mean, I'm not a Faceless Void player myself, but I don't think that going Vlad's into Crystallis was the right thing to do.
And it actually looks like this might be a refresher up on the Ancient Apparition. He's got the Robomage Eye and the Sage's Mask. Fairly certain that builds into a refresher.
Or an Orchid.
Or an Orchid.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
I want to see a refresher. I want to see
Radiant
refreshers on
structures
everyone.
have been fortified.
They're going to do a global strat. They're going to do it properly.
Radiant's top tower has
The
been
A out
destroyed.
flying in. Faceless while he's doing those fucking ancients. He's got no damage, so he can't kill them.
Oh, that was a very dead blood.
Just caught the tail end of that.
Yeah. Echo Slam into Maledict and Pudge right clicks. However, the Spectre has got a Diffusal Blade and it's just getting fatter and fatter. Got 2800 gold, so
Radiance.
maybe a late Radiance.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. You might want to look
I think at
into
this
that.
stage a Radiance probably isn't best choice.
What would you go for then? Butterfly? Manta?
A Manta, Diffusal 2, Butterfly, I think were all good options.
Nature's Prophet getting down to half health due to a Kunkka Tidebringer. It's range on that.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
I'm gonna have to go back and heal. The Kunkka is gonna just stand there and then wait for the next wave and then hopefully push into the tier 2 tower. I was not just yawning.
Yeah, I think the only person the Radiance would have a effect, kind of a notable effect on would be the Void at this stage, just due to the fact that he has the least amount of health on the Radiant side.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess the Witch Ox has got
Dire's
quite a lot of
bottom
health with the
tower is
Aghanims
being
and now
attacked.
the Ultimate all picked up. So that, I imagine, will transition into a Sheepstick.
Yeah, with the Void Stone,
Dire's
the
bottom
Ultimate is
tower
definitely
is
going to be a
Dire's
cheat,
bottom tower has been destroyed.
especially with 2400 and locked away.
Wow. That is one farmed Witch Doctor.
I guess being 13 for 4
Dire's
helps.
bottom tower is
He's not a
being
doctor, he's a
attacked.
surgeon. That's how much money he makes.
Well,
Yeah,
I don't know the kind of difference between doctors and surgeons for their money. But
I mean, but I imagine surgeons get paid more. And the Bloodseeker has now got his Yasha. He's catching back up.
And it is a Battle Fury for the Kunkka. So it's
Interesting.
getting even more cleave.
He just wants to farm. Get out of my way, Void. I farm now. You are a useless carry. That was my attempt at a pirate accent.
Surely you can do better than that.
I'm not gonna do it. Oh, this Bloodseeker's dead. He's gotta run. There we go. Saw that come in. He's still running. He's still running. And he's just gonna stand there. I guess that's all he could do. Maybe chuck out the boat, but
He had a TP scroll.
maybe he should have done that.
That is the best counter. I mean, admittedly, the Zeus has a mini stun in the lightning bolt.
I thought it was a little strange. I think the Bloodseeker silenced the Kunkka, which gives him more damage.
Yeah, that was definitely the wrong thing to do.
Oh well. So it was a 1-for-1 trade in the end. And it's probably more important that they killed the Kunkka than the Bloodseeker dying.
Yeah, the impact the Kunkka has in team fights is probably slightly more than the Bloodseeker at the moment. They are rotating bot, but everyone's already backed off.
Nature's Prophet with his Necro 3 now is just pushing in top. It's the right thing to do. You might get
Yeah,
this
he-
tower uncontested.
Radiant's top tower is being
A ult
attacked.
flying in. Who's going to land? I was going to land on this poor Faceless. It's not going to do anything unless they chuck out everything just to kill the Faceless Void.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I feel like they probably could.
Radiant's
Oh, they
top
definitely
tower
could.
has fallen.
Maybe just the Zeus ult now.
I mean, 540 from the Zeus ult. Oh, he backtracked
Duh.
the Wrath of Nature.
I think they could have killed him if they while the AA ult was on the Faceless, the Zeus ult. Another AA ult going out, landing on the Faceless Void, and here comes the Zeus ult. I'm sensing it. No need, no need. 8th apparition soloing up the Faceless Void.
And a defensive chrono was also used.
Yeah.
Which means that's down for another 90 seconds.
Wow, that might just be a good thing for the Radiant side, to be honest.
Illusion.
I must say, now that Pudge can pick up a Blink Dagger, I'm seeing it pretty much every single time Pudge is chosen.
It's just like a better version of a Falstaff.
True.
Because it means you can position yourself a lot closer.
And the no mana cost.
Yeah. Ooh, this Zeus is in trouble. He went the wrong way. He's got to run. Fortunately, the hook is down. Ooh, nice juking. Nice juking.
Dire's middle tower
Now he's going to
is
send out
under
the Zeus
siege.
and be like, hey, I made the same mistake again. This mid tier 3 tower is going down. The AL
Dire's
flying out. It's going to hit on
structure
3. The Zeus ult flying out and the Spectre. It's doing quite a lot of damage. The Kunkka is very low and so is the Earthshaker. He's going down. It's Kunkka dead to the Bloodseeker coming from behind with his ulti. And the Pudge going down as well, picking up one by one. And the Witch Doctor always throwing out. It's doing so much damage. But unfortunately, well, or fortunately, depending on your point of view, he goes down.
Yeah, that's just the power of the global strat right there.
Yeah, they executed that very well. Earthshaker didn't get a chance to throw out his ult.
Yeah, unfortunately for the Witch Doctor, kind of he's been doing some very good wards. However, the bloodbath from the Bloodseeker means that he's able to heal up whenever anyone else dies around him.
Plus, he threw that a bit late, so he was only on his own, so he died quite quickly.
Yeah.
This is a Radiance coming out from the Spectre. I think it definitely worked quite well there, actually, if you think about it, with the global strat. Just getting everyone down a bit lower.
No,
It's
yes,
really helpful.
with the illusion burn as well. I mean,
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
I guess it's not too bad considering their strategy.
Radiant's middle
It's still
tower
an
has
extremely
fallen.
expensive item.
And it looks like a refresher coming out on both the AA and the Zeus. I mean, you've got to. Oh, and this AA is going to land a lovely ulti onto the Faceless Void, which will give Bloodseeker vision? Not quite. No, he's so dead.
Dominating. Great teamwork, you vicious thugs.
Hi! GG. Don't know how to call GG yet. So if we have a look at experience, it's gone right in the way of the Dire, around 8,000, 9,000.
And the gold graph has kind of gone back to be even.
Slap bang and 0. Net worth up on the now up on the Spectre and the Nature's Prophet. And Nature's Prophet's going for a Desolator. Nah, he just picked it up. So a mixture of a pushing strat and a damaging strat.
Yeah, I mean, once you invest into kind of the full pushing mode, you might as well go the whole hog and get the minus armor.
Yeah. The AR flying out. It's going to hit on this Earthshaker. Or not. Had spidey senses. And this Bloodseeker getting caught out, sheeped up, and Pudge ultied. And the ward going down. It's going to be enough to kill him. Yes, it is. And the Spectre is haunting in and kills off the Witch Doctor without too much issue. So 1-for-1 trade. Ancient Apparition puts out his Chilling Touch. Only level 2 at the moment. But he did put a bunch of points into stats early on.
I almost feel like that trade is worth it, just due to how kind of farmed this Witch Doctor is at the
Yeah,
moment.
I'd say it was a fairly even trade. AL flying out. Who's he going to hit on? He's just sending all the way back to base. But it will pass through all of the Dire side, apart from the Faceless who gets out. He's picked up a Daedalus. That's great, but he's got no attack speed.
Yeah, he's 1 for 7, and he's just having a pretty poor time in general.
He's third bottom with net worth.
Gosh.
What a bad game. But this Kunkka doing nicely. He's got 3k gold. It's going to be another demon. Oh, it's a Hyperstone. So possibly transition into AC, meaning his cleave does more damage.
Yeah.
By cleave I mean Tidebringer, because I think cleave goes through armor.
I think the Battle Fury is pure damage, isn't it?
Is it pure? Wow.
Oh, I think the cleave is pure, sorry.
Hence goes through armor.
But I don't know about the Tidebringer.
No, it's not as physical.
Oh yeah, it says so. And I guess just having the minus damage, minus armor, just in general, is extremely useful. And I just realised it works well with the Death Ward because that's physical too.
Yeah, that's a good point. Unfortunately, this next prophet's got a fair bit of health and a Shadow Blade, and he's just going to TP out.
Yeah, none of the supports buying dusts or sentries.
Yeah,
Or
it's kind
wards, for that matter, on the radiant side.
It's kind of hard to justify dust for just one Shadow Blade, but if it means you get a kill, it's probably worth it.
Oh no, he does have dust. Sorry.
Oh. Sheep stick up on the by the Witch Doctor, and the ward being thrown out, getting stunned, and that's a dead Witch's Prophet. Ult flying in, gonna hit on the Witch Doctor, but they're not gonna commit everything. But if we have a look at let's do some maths. So 640 damage to everyone, plus Nature's Prophet ulti around 200. I can't remember, does it do more the further away it is?
It does more depending on the bounces, I think.
Yeah, damage. So say around 200. So that's already 850
I think
damage.
it's a minimum of 200.
Yeah.
So
Two masts on this brigantine.
Plus an AA of 450. So that's 1,000. Plus Spectre, who's going to deal out at least 200-300 burn damage, plus whatever right clicks.
so
So we're looking at 1,300-1,400 damage with one
which
combo.
is enough to kill off the void. However, he does have the backtrack. That's his only saving grace at the moment.
Kunkka with the DD is hitting hard. I feel like they should maybe go take Roche with the DD. They could take it quite quickly, maybe.
Yeah, I think just the Kunkka solos with the having the Earthshaker stand guard.
So that's a lot of damage. That's not even counting the refresher that's nearly up for the Zeus. Nearly-ish up. Actually, it's not that close, but
SNY on the Bloodseeker and a BKB coming out to him as well.
yeah. Right. So he's done quite well considering his god-awful start.
Butterfly up on the Spectre, so she's pretty darn farmed.
Yeah. Yeah, when the Dire decide to commit, I think it's going to be a team wipe very quickly.
Yeah.
Unless they possibly get a pipe up. And the Nature's Prophet being caught in a compromised position here. Stunned up, hexed up, another stun. They don't really want to throw down the ult. The Spectre haunting in does so much damage, and the Earthshaker throwing out his ulti. Probably, maybe a bit prematurely. And will the Spectre catch up? I don't think I quite get this Witch Doctor. And
Unfortunately, she doesn't desolate.
the Earthshaker deciding to initiate with his Shadow Blade. Pudge ulting up onto the Spectre, but she's just going to run around, burn him down. Well, the burn damage basically doing nothing to this Pudge with all his flesh heaps and his Hood of Defiance.
Yeah, I definitely feel like the Pudge should have turned that into a pipe.
He needs to. Saying that, 400. Is it 400, I think? Magic resistance. It's kind of like half an ulti.
It gives him 30% spell resistance. I guess so does the Hood, but yeah, 400 spell damage. I mean, it blocks most of Zeus's damage.
Bloodseeker BK being up after trying to take down the enemy ancients. And this is an AA ult who's got a refresher and is going to take out this Faceless Void most probably.
Well, it looks like
Oh, he backtracked it.
Almost died to the Pudge down there.
Oh. Yeah. The Faceless, I didn't realise it looked like he managed to backtrack the AA ult. Which saved him.
Leaves of three, let them be.
Otherwise he would be... Well, he's very dead now. He was just like, yes, I've survived it. I've done so well. That bastard Zeus.
Yeah, and Zeus is getting he's getting closer to his refresher orb. This looks like he needs one more what's it called?
Got a
Bleeding
recipe,
Staff,
does he
that's the
mean?
one.
Ah.
And the recipe. Oh no, he just needs one. I keep thinking that he's going for something else.
And a Mask of Man is picked up from the Bloodseeker. Crazy shit, crazy. Why
I
not?
need that attack speed to get the skull bashes off.
Yeah. No, that's true, yeah. I think Kunkka and Witch Doctor are definitely the scary ones. But I guess the Earthshaker's pretty scary as well if he lands a decent ulti.
He's got an
Excellent.
Agnim's ulti, and he can blink in or Shadow Blade in.
Yeah, Shadowblade. I still feel like it's anyone's game.
Yeah, it definitely does depend massively on the next team fight.
I think it depends who gets the initiation as well. Because say the Radiant get a good initiation, so they're stunned up for 3-ish seconds, however many it is, maybe longer. Get a bow, get a Chronosphere, get a ulti off from the Witch Doctor, get some Tidebringers.
Some Monkey King bar up on the Kunkka, so he's negating the butterfly on Spectre.
Regeneration.
Good shout, good shout. I mean, the Spectre's only got 1900 hit points. They're all still mildly squishy. Ish. The Pudge can soak up a lot of damage. He can at least lock someone down for 3 seconds with his ulti. So everything's fairly passive at the moment, the calm before the storm.
Yeah, I mean, just pushing out the lanes as much as possible from the Dyer's side.
That's an Aghanim Scepter up on the Nature's Prophet. So that does 275 and more bounces. So just playing around. Not much going on at the moment. Just waiting for the final encounter.
Yeah, refresher on the Zeus. Refresher on the AA.
Come on. Need a refresher up on the Spectre and the Nature's Prophet.
And the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, why not? I wonder whether his Blood Rage stacks. Gain an extra 120% damage increase, then another 120%.
That would be quite powerful.
He's really dangerous, him standing here. They're going for it. So that's the first Zeus ulti. The Spectre, the Earthshaker going down really quickly. The Spectre's used his ulti. That was a okay Chronosphere, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
Held off the Bloodseeker for quite a long time.
This Bloodseeker is doing damage. His what is it called? Bloodbath is keeping him alive there. And that is a team wipe. And a heart picked up. All the Spectre.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very good initiation there by the Bloodseeker, being able to take out the Earthshaker and also being able to tank up the Void and the Kunkka.
Shake it off.
It's kind of crippled them massively.
top tower is under attack.
And already you have the kind of 3 lanes being pushed in.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Dire are in some shit. Oh, that was a really good ulti by Earthshaker. It's not going to be enough though. He's got to get out of there.
Radiant's bottom tower
Otherwise,
is
he is
under
dead.
siege.
He gets Diffusal Blaze up.
You vicious thugs.
And a godlike streak for the Spectre. Level 25. Nearly 6 slotted.
Radiant's middle tower has
Basically
been
6
destroyed.
slotted once he got rid of his hand mines.
Radiant's top tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, just brought up a Yasha, so be a man
Radiant's middle
finish.
barracks has been destroyed.
But looks like they're going to finish.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Get
So
that
it's
stage.
one barracks
Radiant's
down.
bottom barracks is
Or
under
one set of
attack.
barracks down.
Radiant's bottom barracks
Spectre
has
getting
been
hooked in.
destroyed.
It's just so tanky now with the heart.
Radiant's bottom barracks
Heart's
has
supposed to
fallen.
get die.
Murder spree. Great teamwork, you vicious thugs.
It's 5k gold on the Bloodseeker now. There's a Chrono, and he's gonna have to throw down the that's a dead Bloodseeker. The BKB not negating any damage from the ward. Spectre's in a bit of trouble here, but I don't think go on this.
I think she's a bit too powerful.
That was an okay chrono. And this nature's prophet like, oh shit. Oh, is he gonna get hit? Nah, just makes it out alive.
Yeah, they pushed in. They got rid of 2 sets of racks and exposed a third.
Yeah, I don't see how the rating can get back from this.
No, I don't think they can.
Apart from unless they get like 2 badass crit Tidebringers or something. He's critting for 1,000 now.
I'm just waiting for the Zeus to use his refresher ulti, because the refresher just came off cooldown.
It's like, how would you counter this? You just have to get like raw HP. Oh dear. Oh dear. So that's an AL coming in.
It's gonna be dead. Yep.
Triple homicide.
I think this might be a dead Earthshaker.
Sharp.
No, I think the AA. I saw the tracker going, but no ulti. Witch Doctor's DC'd.
Radiant's top
He's had
barracks
enough.
is being attacked.
Yeah, I mean, definitely GG now.
This is the last melee barracks.
Radiant's top barracks
Earthshaker
is
getting a bunch of gold from that. And a boat coming in. It's not going to hit on anything though. But he does get the bonus. That Conker does do a lot of damage. But the Spectral Dragon keeping him out.
Let's watch and see what happens.
He had no torrent. Maybe he should have torrented that.
Radiant's
And the
middle
Spectre like, I'm
tower
gonna go
is
for this.
being-
No, I'm not. I'm
Radiant's
gonna go for it
middle
now.
tower
I'm
has
gonna go.
been
I'm gonna go.
destroyed.
No, I'm not.
This is genocide. Great teamwork. You vicious.
Yeah,
man.
it's a risky move, because if he critted, then Spectre would just died.
Radiant's top barracks has been Dire has spawned.
And that's a
mega
rapier
threats.
up on the Nature's Prophet.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Why not?
Oh, that was a massive crit. And that ulti going on to one person, the Bloodseeker, but it actually goes down here. The AL flying in, taking the Faceless Void very low. He's probably going to go down.
I'm starting to think
Yeah, he
this
just
may be meditated. This is genocide.
Wow.
If that's what they're
Shattering.
calling attacks now.
Lots of shattering, everyone blowing up, and there goes the shattering of the Radiant Ancient. So yeah, that was a very entertaining game.
Yeah, the global strat kind of proving its worth there.
I wasn't sure they'd be able to do it at the beginning there, because they did get pretty dicked on.
Yeah, it was a slow start, but they definitely kind of got moving when they needed to.
So yeah,
And being a 5-stack and kind of being all friends really helps with their communication.
yeah. You can't really do a global stack with a global strat with a bunch of strangers, really.
No, you can't.
Right, so I think that's it for this this one. That was really fun doing it. Thank you very much, Chris.
That's quite alright, anytime.
It's always a pleasure having you by my side, metaphorically.
Over the internet, yeah.
So don't forget to subscribe, guys. We'll be doing lots more because this is really fun, and I hope you find it fun. So thanks for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye.